With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Escaping the pressure right. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
To the air, Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And they can't bring him down. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 33 yards. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Allen. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Allen to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. from 19 yards away. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. Guys who are maulers, because that's who you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Brought down by Ed Oliver. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A first down carry for Henry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. They'll run for it with Henry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this back. Pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yards.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
All right, no table is safe on Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Ertz. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
There was Saquon Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ertz with it on 3rd and short. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. Making a try on 4th. On 4th down, Ertz. He connects down the middle on 4th. It's a 50.
Nice leg, nice leg.
Right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. Blitz coming here. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. Allen. That's brought in by Amari Cooper. And they finally bring him down. That is a big gain and a new save. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. Listen, when you score these first plays, you always know who the targets are going to be. It's really
Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. First and 10. The play fake now hurts the throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. Look behind the line, and the ball is loose. Just loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Someone slipped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get the football in the first down contest.
A window that isn't actually there, and as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now the shotgun give to Cook, and he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pass complete to Cook. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Gets this to Kincaid. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play action now. Allen. He rolls to his right. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Quick vision gets him across midfield. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun here now. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's caught on one sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Cook calls it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach and play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you're trying the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. He completes it in traffic. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Darius Slay with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Allen on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. It's Allen out of the pistol. And that's incomplete. Unlucky there, too. Nearly picked up on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Year after year, best offenses, it's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got it inside the 15.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. 14-7. Josh Allen the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Stay in the pocket.
Pass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. There he goes again. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So calling the missed point after. A chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Allen setting up play action. Vacates quickly left side. He finds Kincaid. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, Allen connects with Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Here we go!
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Amendola able to put it through. That's halftime in this contest. teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their morale.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And it's going to be second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. On the play fake, gets Hurts. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dot hook here on third down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A play fake now hurts the throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. If it doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's try it again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Operating for the gun. Here's Hurts. That's away from the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Escapes the pocket. He's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost. The Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
He's on the move. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. Yards before someone tracks him down.
Secure with the grab. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Couldn't try this one up the gut. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Offense up to the line fast. He'll throw it. Cook calls it in. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Keep moving. Keep it going, Mo. Get that end zone.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 3. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Pass 85, pass 85. Make some plays here.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Middle.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
56. Look out.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have taken the lead late. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead. Extra point boxes and breathing room. A field goal Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 2nd and 10, here's Barkley. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. To throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the crush for moving the chains that time. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Incomplete, so the clock shows 10 seconds left. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now to throw. And that's incomplete, so it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it.
Let's go.
And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Santa Clara. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to look for the three. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Ready up.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. 49ers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. We'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's taken in. It gains Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's the first carry from Kentucky. Ray Davis. From the gun, Josh Allen. And brought in by the tight end, Knox. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Taken in by Shakir. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then
He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. Into space. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Purdy on first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They go. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's the Packers. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. Intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On first down, it's Allen. Back of the end zone, he's got it. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk with it on the left side. First and 10. Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Deron Bennett. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. This one turns out to be a gain of 24 and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target coming. And he's in. Deron Bennett. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open downfield, it's Kincaid. That That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
First and 10. To throw again, Allen. Downfield by Cooper. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Deebo Samuel's going to get a chance to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Purdy on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll get a dozen out of that one.
This is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's cap, man. Kincaid ain't dropping that, man.
Throughout this entire contest, I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out.
You smell me?
To his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got a man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I'm tough, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm tough, fam. Right quick, man, if this your first time joining in, man, please like, share, comment, tell a friend, turn on your post notifications so y'all know when we here climbing these charts in this Madden. Let's go.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll find his running back foot. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's going to have the Bills' 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He's got it inside the 5.
There it is. Let's go.
Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? That screen play still in the back of their head.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
Christian? Throw it to Christian. My boy Christian. Christian.
Mr. Machine.
Christian is the best in the weapon.
Ready. Let's go now. Go. On 1st and 10. 30. This is IU. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The throw on 1st down is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to run it. He is in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Come on. That defense, dog. Yeah, you got an onside kick, but we got that defense, fam. Let's go.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back.
My game official, fam.
Out on the offensive side.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake to the captain. Now, Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Purdy.
Fair plan, though. Ain't gonna hold him.
Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. It's a foot race.
I got it now, chat. I got it now, chat. I got it.
Taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. This one caught the 4. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. on play action. Here's Purdy. Playing out, and he made the catch. What a play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. They'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Yo, what's good, fam? Miscellaneous with the new follow. Miscellaneous with the new follow. I appreciate it, fam. I'ma follow you back. I ain't like them. God bless you and your loved ones. 100.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Yes, Josh Allen, you know how we do.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Yes. Of course. I appreciate the follow too. Appreciate it.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Likewise.
Throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down. Initially, Mike, a really good play.
Okay. Come over there and check you out.
And turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses
For sure. I'm gonna slide through and see what you're doing over there.
each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.
Y'all go follow Miscellaneous, man.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes.
No, so did you ever have?
Yeah, I did a building on this.
You know how like keep moving like.
Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here comes St. Dell. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Spread in the air to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Russell Douglas picks it up. This stadium is
The one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes it. Secure, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Allen going to the air. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen setting up play action. He's got it. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Headed out right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now to kick this away. The turn starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Nah, fire that boy, fam.
Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys in the group celebration.
Scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Dell now to return it. A reverse on the opening kickoff. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to tuck it and run. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down and 5. From the 37. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen going to go to the air right away. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is...
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's make some plays out there, all!
This year.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. Second down, they go again with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. From midfield, here's Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 50 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Defense is asleep.
Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. With veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing now is Allen. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's on his way. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? Punt, PAT. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive one made it to the end zone. Drive two resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes around the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have... tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Receiver in motion, going right. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. He gets that to Hardwood. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Man in motion, heading left. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? They know that play was coming, because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got a man, it's Kelce. Complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They put Kelce in motion. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's taken in, it's Austin Eckler. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third down, here is Eckler. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Damn it, let's turn up.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he's
under pressure, they got him again. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Allen off the play fake. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Mahomes going to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman, for the KC first.
And now at this point in the first half, you got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Second down and 4.
Allen now looks to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver, and it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Butker is on target. That makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And this return is going to be halted right around the
is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and we're underway here in South Philly. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
That's it. Keep the pressure on him, oh. Let's go. Go offense. He needs 6 on this drive. Get a touchdown.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. It's caught. Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Putting the tight end in motion. On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. So, from the 36, Dotson, the man in motion. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Taking off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll run again.
Above this call, Mike, second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback. Turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, Move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. On play action, Hurts. Toward the sideline, there's Brown. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Man in motion is Smith. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. To the air again, Hurts. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's going to keep it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up the yard.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. The The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook.
Presents himself.
Let's go.
Things aren't perfect, Mike. You just need to rely on your... making good decisions, and that's exactly the case here. He senses his quarterback being pushed out of the pocket there to his left. Just stay in phase with him. Give him somewhere easy to drop the ball off, and then he's able to do the rest after the catch and comes away with 6.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught.
So we can analyze the game.
I appreciate that like button. I appreciate that like button.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game.
Oh, yeah, let me get that, man.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6. That was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
So smooth with it. So smooth with it.
18-yard touchdown grab.
Let him cook.
Use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, Not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On the run, it's Dowdle. Still going. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They run again with Dowdle. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A running play. It's Dowdle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th down, Prescott. It's complete. The ball comes out. This is picked up by the Bills.
Started this game.
Hit stick.
Remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on.
You want to get better at Madden, just watch me play.
Just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Ball spotted.
I appreciate that light. God bless.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
I appreciate that subscribe, Rob 100. God bless you and your loved ones, fam.
The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 there.
Yeah, Soski, I appreciate it, Robert. Straight up, fam.
From midfield, here's Allen, rolling to his right. And complete, right side to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
My game to play different, fam.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. Same exact result as last play.
Oh, for sure, you know how we do it, trying to get that dub.
With guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it?
I might have this one in the bag, though. I'm going to hold it.
Never stop moving.
To the air, Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 28 yards. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Josh Allen in the building, baby.
after the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I blow leads like this all the time, fam. No, I ain't gonna hold you.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Yeah, man, you might quit. Ain't no telling.
Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll toss this one in.
Don't hesitate to throw that ball away in a situation like that, man.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's Allen. Flush to his right. The right side here caught by Kincaid. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception.
It's a stadium so big that you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. This taken from the 12. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's... So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Arturo into his back, and he goes down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him again. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. That's a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit first down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Simple dive up the middle. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit there. Ouch. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down of the game for James Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Working quickly here. Again, it's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Bills with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cooper looking left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make it.
Gotta go fast when they're holding the ball the whole quarter, fam.
Pass now to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And his drive will start inside the 25.
It's disheartening.
Yeah, I need to throw Von Miller in there, man. That's back. That's back.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. With a handoff on the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 6.
No, we're in the chat, fam. We're in the chat.
Well, that doesn't matter 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottom up before it came to fruition.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number
Clipper
2.
here.
For sure, Cam.
What it is we're off and running once again. Ty Johnson now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gonna keep this one and go. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down throw for Allen. It's this to Kincaid. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Now Allen off the play action. Complete to Coleman. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Dak now from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send Cooks left. 2nd and 4. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Little sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
GG's, fam.
Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Nah, man. Nah, fam.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Don't lie. The truth is what needs to be heard. The truth. And I can deal with the truth.
Ain't nothing to it, fam.
Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey.
I'm old Florida boy.
2 seconds remaining in our contest. We're going to see what both teams decide to do with this
I'm old Florida boy. I just fought with Josh Allen.
So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Love now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
In motion right goes Reed. Throwing. Love. Flushed out right. Oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Let's go.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Love. Quick slant to Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Love to throw for it on 4th. And it is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed from 17 yards out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. they've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. To the air, Allen. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 17 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On play action. Love to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw now. Here's Love. Looking deep here for Doubs. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll buy some time right. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Going back to Love. And he's got it. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Cook. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain.
Touchdown, Bills. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 61 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Now inside the 25, Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Love, they go play action now. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Love. eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Love. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Throwing, Allen. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Toward the pylon, caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. Allen. They'll roll him out right. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for two and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just